February update, still top, still clear, still trying not to bottle it. So, welcome back to the House of Monkeys. I'm Cheeky Monkey, and yes, February has been very kind to us yet again, and it's not a matter of who's chasing us, it's probably a matter of when do we win this championship title. Very, very proud of the team. Absolutely phenomenal. Just so pleased with how it's been going, really, on this save. So just a recap of all the matches for you again. Our first one here is against Southampton, and Burstow had put us 1-0 up. And the team are just they've gelled now, I think. Definitely going to think about who kind of stays. Who do we look to in the summer? So I need to have a little bit of a refocus, and that was a beautiful goal by Burstow. He's just in form. He's absolutely banging them in now for us. And Leroux, he's been phenomenal. Worth that 4.7 million. Definitely worth all that money. Sets him up twice, look. So yeah, really happy with it. Team are gelling. Looking at who we're going to have in the summer, because obviously the games are discounted down now. And who's going to be who's going to be around? Who can we keep? Who shall we get rid of? Is a harsh thing, but I don't think some of them will cut it in the Premier League. Some players I'll give a go, because it's always hard going up. I will talk about that in a bit, actually. What I normally do, share my thoughts, and would like to hear what you guys think then as well. To be fair, because most of the time I'm looking in forums or I'm looking online for some tips. So anything in the comments will help as well. And we won against Southampton, but the next game against Ipswich brought us right back down to reality. I mean, 2 goals in the space of 17 minutes. I was a bit frustrated, but you can't win them all. I've said before, you can't win them all. And the odd loss that you have here is just a minor blip. It's how you get back, how you come back in the next game, how you build that resilience and get into winning ways again. Because winning is great. So yes, thinking ahead. I'm excited, guys. But I think it's one of those where I remember in football 2014, and Preston were in League One, and I had the team there, and we got promoted in our first season. And getting championship players wasn't too bad, because I felt like we already had some in amongst the team, and the youth were already developing quite well. I always struggle, and since then on Football Manager games, I've always struggled to transition to the Premier League, because you're relying on the scouts, and the scouts are bringing in people that are like currently what their ability is in the current league that you're in. So when you're trying to plan ahead, then it's like you don't want to buy too early, or you don't want to buy the wrong players, because then you you kind of get relegated, and I didn't want that when I've been playing them in the past. But lately I've been just buying the best players that I can, having a go at it, keeping the players that you got as well, because don't forget, they got you that promotion. So it's only fair that maybe you look to strengthen the squad, keep the squad as is, don't overhaul it too much, because you can always keep reshaping, rebuilding, and you become that like yo-yo team that go up and down between the leagues then. And I don't mind that. There's something I've accepted now. So I'm quite happy with that. And it'll be a difficult challenge again this season, because it'll be like having a look at my current players, having a look at their form, seeing any of those loan players that we can buy permanently. Because I think some of it, especially is Dewberry. Dewberry has played phenomenally for us this season, so it'd be something to have a look at. Definitely see if I can bring him in. It just depends on the price tag and how much money you do get as well when the board's set initial budget. Sorry, because Preston we're quite tight with the budgets, and I only imagine like each time you get promoted, you think you're gonna have massive transfer budgets, but I think in the past I've had about 30 20, 30 million, and you've got to be a bit shrewd then. You've got to try and sell a few players to get money, and then have a look at your frees, have a look at people that are on release clauses, because I always think you find a really good gem in your release clauses as well. So it'd be interesting. It'll be good because, like I say, with these, although Ipswich was a blip, the wins that we gather and stormed up earlier in the season, and as the games now tick down, it's just a matter of when for us, which is absolutely great. What a great feeling. I've not had that feeling before. Like I say, I've been enjoying this save on Football Manager, treating it all differently since I've changed from being an achievement hunter to someone that's just enjoying games now. And like I say, I've especially enjoyed them, sharing with you. So thank you. And yes, so Ipswich didn't get off to the best of scores. I think that was our heaviest defeat of the season, so I'll take that because we haven't conceded a lot this season at all. And again, Pert Harris with a lovely goal from outside the box. You'll see that he'll be in quite a lot of the matches upcoming towards the end of the season because he was just in form. For someone that we brought in for free, I wish I'd played him a bit earlier. But then you kind of think, would he have got that form earlier on? But I think we brought him in at the right time. As an attacking midfielder, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time, setting up people and getting goals as well. So he had really good spell. Good spell and a good signing for us, as you'll see in some of the games coming up. And then we had Brentford here, in the FA Cup. A Premiership team, and it was a good test for us because we've made it to the 5th round of the FA Cup before, and we didn't seem to be having the best of luck with the draws. Something that I noticed in this season, I think I'd read on it before, where you don't watch the cup draws anymore, you're just drawing the teams. I quite like that. I did normally skip the cup draws. It was one of those things that just took a long time. I hated having to click through continue, so it's nice that. And then O'Neill with a brilliant goal, and the tracksuit men are back on again because I'd swapped them at that point and they put us 2-1 up. So yeah, it was something that I just clicked. So I like that you just get given the team, and we won, so we're through to the next round. And we'd already played Norwich, who were a Premiership team, Brentford, who were a Premiership team. So it's good. It's good indication that we've got a strong team for the. I know it's only the FA Cup and they might be playing a weakened team, but it's showing that we are standing our ground. We're actually taking it to these teams. So let's not fear them. Bring it on, I say. And next was Derby against Blackburn again. Love playing Blackburn. I think they're towards the bottom of the table, but you can confirm in a little while when we have a look at the recap of the table. And as I said, Pert Harris again involved, and LaRue, our wonder signing, grabbing a goal. He has been brilliant. It's one of those where you kind of, do you trust your scouts? And your scouts have found such a gem. It's like, how on earth did they find a guy? He's great. And like I say, I normally look at the French leagues. And probably, if we go to the Premiership, I need to add the Dutch league, I think, because the Dutch league has some good players in some of their teams as well, which will be good for the Premier League. And then I look in the Bundesliga as well, Germany. They've also got cheap, really good players. So I think we've signed quite a lot of people from either the French league or the German leagues at the moment. So it'd be good to dip into those markets again. And maybe have a look at some Championship players as well, is my thinking. And more importantly is having a look at the teams that get relegated, because that's something that I've incorporated into my play style over the years. Something that I didn't do in the past, but I really like doing now, because you can find some people that have played very well and don't want to come back to the Championship, so they'll jump ship and come to your team, which is really good anyway. And Patrick Outro, I probably shouldn't have recalled him now. I feel that was a bit too rash because we're not playing Osmajic, but he's grabbing goals, he's getting that experience, and he's still quite young. And finished 2-0 against Blackburn, and we were very, very dominant, which I liked, even though they are near the bottom of the league, I think, but that doesn't matter. We absolutely dominated them. That's all that matters in a Lancashire derby. So I think then the next game is against Portsmouth. Portsmouth again, a team towards the bottom of the table, not having the best of time in the league, so look away now, Portsmouth fans. I'm really sorry. I was surprised because they came in for Tudarson from us, who had he had a good first season. I like Tudarson. He's one of those that I probably needed to get rid of, because he probably won't cut it later on. Because if we're pushing for the Premier League, we need Premier League players. And like say, Pert Harris setting up Burstow. But I didn't see him in the team. I was gutted. I was like, you bought him off me and you don't play him. A few times I think like that. I think teams spy players and then put them as bench warmers. I'm not complaining. I got some money for it, so, or the team got money for it, and I managed to reinvest. So, but yeah, it was just one of those things where you notice like an ex-team. I think as well, like when you're in the news part of the game and it says, oh yeah, Tudarson coming up against his old team, and you think, oh yeah, he must be raring, and then they don't even play. I can't help but laugh. Like, why even add that in? And like Ben Nink has impressed this season as well. Only 18, 19, and again one of them wonder finds from the scouts. So we should trust our scouts, I think, as well within the summer window, as we have done. I've listened more to the scouts rather than going, yeah, like, do you know where you used to go on forums or like sort it out and have a look at all the wonder kids, and just you buy all the wonder kids and that's you then sorted for seasons and seasons. I kind of got bored with that, so now I just go, right, I've got scouts for a reason, let's use them. And I've had fun with that. I've had fun with having a look at, because they're not right all the time, I know that. They could get someone wrong, because we have had, like for instance, the Plymouth player that we bought last season for 1.3, and then we loaned him out and he just wasn't even that good. So it's like they can get it wrong sometimes, but you don't mind, because majority of the time they do get it right, and you get some absolutely beautiful players coming through. And like I say, Leroux setting up Ibrahimovic. Still don't know, I haven't looked if he's still related to Zlatan. I doubt it, but it is funny seeing that name. And again, this was a comfortable win for us, and we're scoring a lot of goals, which I love, and we're keeping those clean sheets. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to give Sam Tickle a new contract. Yeah, I want to keep him. He's definitely going to be my goalkeeper for next season, because he's just done absolutely brilliant for us. I know sometimes I might pick him out in the games here or there, but he's throughout the season he has been our number one, and you need a good number one. So that was the games, and we drew against Wolves 0-0, so I didn't show that game. But again, someone that got relegated last season, drawing 0-0 isn't nothing to scoff at, because I think we beat them 4-0 previously, so they probably wanted to get a bit of retribution, and they didn't get it. And another clean sheet. So very happy with how our February games planned out. And look at this. We have Liverpool again in the FA Cup 5th round. We will not be losing 8-2 against them. I can tell you that now. We're a different team. And then we've got the likes of Middlesbrough, Hull, Birmingham, Bournemouth. And not many games left. As I said, we got the April and May then. And we're still up there, guys. We've still got that nice cushion of points. Bristol City are a game ahead. We've made the playoffs. So we've made the playoffs at least. But that's not what we're here for. We're winning. It's like I say, it's only a matter of when. The teams, I don't think, unless we have an absolute colossal bottle, crumble, whatever you want to call it, we are not going down to the playoffs. And it's nice to see who is amongst the playoffs as well. It'll be good to see who else challenges and does a late push, because you never know with the championship. And then players, my centre-backs, absolutely formed a wonderful duo, and they're wanted by a couple of teams. Ibrahimovic has come in and he's playing well as well. Very happy with him. Who else did we bring in? Lewis Leroux. Ah, look at that. Look at that. 3 assists in 4 games and a goal and a 7.43 rating. Brilliant for a 4.7 million signing. So chuffed with that. Like I say, Patrick Outro, we may have been a bit rash bringing him in, but he's been playing very well for us anyway. So I'm happy with that. And I haven't really played Neoni, so I feel bad there. But we needed a bit of cover, I felt. And then Sam Tickle, I did promise you that I was going to show you his clean sheets. Look at that, 21 clean sheets in 37 games. Can he make it 30 clean sheets for the season? Let's find out. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why we're where we are, because Everson was good, but he was letting the goals in, and then we brought in Sam Tickle halfway through the season, and now he's had a full season, nearly a full season under his belt, and he's like I say, he's played all the games for us, 44 games. What a player! Absolutely wonderful signing for us. And again, we'd smashed that transfer record before. We've still got 8.5 million with 31,500 in the wage. Don't think I'll bring anyone in at the moment because, like I say, my scouts are identifying tons and tons of new players, which is great. But I don't want to jump in just yet because we don't know where people are going to be finishing either. So it's a bit early to have a look at people right now. But I can send them to places that I want them to scout, which is great. And yeah, squad planner, no issues in any of the positions, which is fantastic. That might change. I'll have to try and think of that because sometimes when I do a summer transfer window, I buy people I don't even need. So I need to stop that and just focus on the options that I need to bring in, and who I get out I need to replace then as well. And look at this, we're the only championship team left in the FA Cup. How exciting. Can we make it to the next round? We'll soon find out next time. Thanks for joining me. Stay cheeky.